Imagine having a vibrant, lush garden, but without the backbreaking work. Yes, it's possible. Welcome to the Lazy Gardener's Guide. Today, we're delving into the magic of easy gardening. We're talking less effort, more beauty. This isn't about cutting corners, it's about working smarter, not harder. It's about embracing techniques that yield maximum results with minimum effort. So, if you've ever dreamed of a garden that turns heads without turning your life upside down, you're in the right place. Ready to transform your garden? Keep watching. First up, the secret weapon of the lazy gardener, mulching. Mulching, for those unfamiliar with the term, is the act of applying a layer of material such as leaves, compost, or wood chips over the surface of your garden's soil. It's an incredibly simple task that reaps a multitude of benefits. Now, why is mulching the lazy gardener's secret weapon, you may ask? Well, let's delve into the wonders of this magical gardening technique. One of the prime benefits of mulching is its ability to significantly reduce the growth of pesky weeds. Weeds are notorious for stealing essential nutrients from your beloved plants. By adding a protective layer of mulch, you're essentially blocking sunlight, making it harder for weeds to sprout and thrive. Less weeding means more time to sit back, relax, and admire your flourishing garden. But the magic of mulching doesn't stop there. It also helps in retaining soil moisture. Think of mulch as a protective blanket that keeps your soil cozy and moist. This means you'll spend less time watering your plants and more time enjoying the fruits of your minimal labor. And let's not forget about one of the most vital benefits of mulching, enriching the soil. As organic mulch decomposes, it releases nutrients back into the soil. This results in healthier, more vibrant plants that require less care and attention. So, how does one go about mulching their garden? It's quite simple. First, you'll want to clear your garden bed of any debris and unwanted weeds. Next, apply a thick layer of your chosen mulch material, about 2 to 4 inches deep, around your plants and across the garden bed. Be careful not to pile the mulch too close to the stems of your plants, as this could cause them to rot. And just like that, your garden is mulched. The beauty of mulching is that it's a one-time task that keeps giving back to your garden in the long run. It's the epitome of minimal effort with maximum results. So mulch away and let nature do its thing while you sit back and relax. The next step in effortless gardening is choosing the right plants. Now let's get one thing straight. Not all plants are created equal when it comes to your garden. Some require constant attention, while others practically grow themselves. Think of it this way, you wouldn't try to grow a cactus in a rainforest, right? The same principle applies to your garden. By selecting plants that are native or well adapted to your local climate and soil, you're setting yourself up for success. Let's dive into some examples. If you live in a dry, hot region, succulents like agave or aloe vera are your best friends. They are built to withstand drought and intense sunlight, requiring little water and care. On the flip side, if you're in an area with cooler temperatures and regular rainfall, ferns or hostas are a safe bet. These plants thrive in shady, moist conditions and hardly ever need any extra help. But it's not just about climate. Soil type plays a vital role too. For instance, lavender and rosemary love well-drained, sandy soils, while hydrangeas and azaleas prefer rich, loamy soil. By matching the right plant to your garden's soil type, you're giving it the best chance to thrive with minimal effort on your part. Now, you might be thinking, but I want a variety, not just native plants. And that's perfectly fine. Gardening is all about experimentation. Feel free to mix and match, but always remember to consider the needs of each plant. Even among non-native species, some are more low maintenance than others. For example, the Japanese maple, though not native to most places, is quite adaptable and requires little care once established. Similarly, the daylily, native to Asia, is a hardy plant that can thrive in a variety of climates and soil types. The key takeaway here is, understand your garden's conditions and choose plants accordingly. It's a simple formula, but one that can save you hours of unnecessary work and frustration. So go ahead and experiment, but keep in mind the golden rule of lazy gardening. The right plant in the right place equals less work and more beauty. Want to save time and water? Let's talk about drip irrigation. It's a powerful, efficient tool in the world of gardening, and it's about to become your new best friend. Imagine watering your plants without lifting a finger. No more lugging around heavy watering cans or wrestling with unwieldy hoses. With drip irrigation, you can sit back, relax, and let the system do the hard work for you. Drip irrigation is a method that delivers water directly to your plant's roots. This targeted approach minimizes evaporation and runoff, making it an excellent choice for water conservation. In fact, it can save up to 60% more water compared to traditional watering methods. That's not just great news for your water bill, it's also great news for our planet. But saving water isn't the only advantage of drip irrigation, it's also a massive time saver. Once you've set up your system, you can forget about it. It does the watering for you so you can focus on the more enjoyable aspects of gardening, like watching your plants grow and bloom. So how do you set up a drip irrigation system? It's simpler than you might think. You'll need a drip irrigation kit, which includes a water source connection, tubing, emitters, and stakes. The emitters are the magic ingredient here. They're the ones that deliver water directly to your plants at a slow, steady rate, ensuring they get exactly what they need without waste. You start by connecting the system to your water source. Then you lay out the tubing through your garden, positioning the emitters at the base of your plants. Secure everything with stakes and voila! You've just set up your drip irrigation system. Remember, different plants have different water needs, so adjust your emitters accordingly. And don't forget to check your system regularly for leaks or blockages to keep it running smoothly. Set it, forget it, and watch your garden flourish. With drip irrigation, you're not just saving time and water, you're also creating a more sustainable, efficient garden. And the best part, you're doing it all with minimal effort. Now that's what I call smart gardening. Fertilizing doesn't have to be a chore, here's the smart way to do it. Picture this, a world where you feed your plants once, and they stay nourished for months on end. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, with slow-release fertilizers, this dream becomes a reality. These handy helpers gradually release nutrients into the soil, ensuring your plants get a steady, balanced diet over time. So what makes slow-release fertilizers the smart choice? Firstly, they're a time saver. You apply them less frequently than their fast-release counterparts, freeing up more time for you to relax and enjoy the fruits of your minimal labor. Secondly, they're efficient. Slow-release fertilizers provide nutrients at a rate that plants can easily absorb. This means less waste and more growth. And thirdly, they're kinder to the environment. Because they release nutrients slowly, there's less chance of harmful runoff polluting our waterways. Now that we've covered the why, let's move on to the how. Applying slow-release fertilizer isn't rocket science. You'll want to sprinkle it evenly around the base of your plants, avoiding the leaves and stem. Remember, less is more. It's easier to add more later than to deal with an over-fertilized plant. Timing is also crucial. The best times to fertilize are early spring and late fall. In spring, the fertilizer gives your plants a nutrient boost to kickstart their growth after winter. In fall, it helps them store up energy for the colder months ahead. One last tip. Always water your plants after applying fertilizer. This helps dissolve the granules and allows the nutrients to start soaking into the soil. In a nutshell, slow-release fertilizers are the unsung heroes of low-effort, high-impact gardening. They offer a smarter, more sustainable way to feed your plants, giving you a lush, vibrant garden without the constant upkeep. Now you can feed your plants without breaking a sweat. So there you have it. A beautiful garden doesn't have to mean hard work. Just think about it. The secret is in the simplicity. Mulching is your first ally, a natural armor that protects your soil from losing moisture and nutrients. It's like an all-in-one solution that also prevents weed growth, making your garden not only healthier but also tidier. Then, we have smart plant selection. Remember, not all plants are created equal. Some require less attention than others, and those are your best friends in this lazy gardening journey. Choose plants that are naturally suited to your climate and soil conditions, and you're already halfway to a low-maintenance garden. Next up, the game changer, drip irrigation. This method is a time and water saver, delivering water directly to the roots of your plants. It's like having a personal butler for each of your plants, ensuring they get exactly the amount of water they need when they need it. And finally, the icing on the cake, slow-release fertilizers. These workhorses release nutrients gradually, feeding your plants over a long period. It's like having a slow cooker for your garden, always ensuring your plants get a well-balanced meal. Just imagine, with these 4 simple methods, you can transform your garden into a lazy gardener's paradise. Now, you're ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy your garden. Happy lazy gardening.